was just a starting point, just like I told everybody else that was fine with it to start with.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
One
you do.
thing
Yes, you do.
over that, this, I know on the water, Shade and this guy can work together. Shade recommends both of them, so that's the bottom line. Am I right, Kay?
That's right.
Yeah, but if you would have had the meeting, like when Ellen wanted to have the meeting, this would have been done a month ago. I told you that Friday that Ellen wanted to have it the Tuesday before, Valentine's Day. And you said, we're not having no meeting, but you told me in your office, you told me that if they voted it for, you would veto it.
I probably would have at that point in time, yeah. I mean, I want them to get up and,
I mean, you
I want them
saw
to get up and
yourself,
have a
Mayor,
meeting.
you
I
go
want them to get
around
up and
talking
have
to
a meeting.
employees,
because
you
you
bad
want to have
mouthing
one.
department heads, tell employees to their face that you don't like them, that you're gonna do whatever you can to fire them. Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not right.
No, you have.
No,
Yeah.
that is not
Yeah,
correct.
Paul and Brady.
That is not
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, you lie about as much as anybody.
For lack of better
You,
words,
you,
that
you
is
give away,
not
you give away
correct.
town property to
That
people.
is not correct.
You give away town property
That
to
is
people.
not correct.
Yes, you do. You give away 3 lawnmowers out there at the park to Philip McLeodbetter, it's supposed to be on the surplus. Y'all wanna put that in the paper?
Did I not? did
I
not
got,
have- did
I
not
get
have-
lied to. I got 3
Correct.
people that remember that I was supposed to get the money that y'all told me I'd get. That's the
What?
only reason we're in
Wait a
this
minute.
conversation.
3 people told you that?
Yeah.
Okay, how much were you supposed to
I
get?
both got 80. That's what it was agreed to when I took the job.
I told you
So
that,
Miss Nancy,
Justin.
if you wanna know where the 8 number came from, it was from them.
Justin.
That's what I told them.
Probably
Who?
someone told me where it
Rudy was
was.
one of them, Jimmy was one.
No,
Y'all
I
remember.
never told you 80,
Yes, you
Justin.
did.
I don't see how you
We
can
said that
stand there and say
I
that.
told y'all I could not come and take a big pay cut, that I had to make $80,000 a year, and I told y'all I could give y'all 3 years to get my certification and show y'all how much money I could save the town. Did I not? Sure did.
I never, ever
Yeah,
told
and
you
that's what we
80.
agreed to start with. Because the whole word was that y'all go paying, what's his name, 15 years ago, y'all said, well, we can pay him 6 and we had 9 people down here. If you can do what you said you were gonna do, then we can pay you 80.
The
And I
point
did
is
everything.
saving, the whole purpose of that was to save money.
Yeah.
If you pay, if
So
we
I
pay
could've
you
stayed out there
80
for this.
plus a truck, plus insurance, 80,
I
90,
wouldn't
that's
came
over
to
a
y'all
hundred,
and
that's
told you
$115,000. That is $115,000.
I don't care what it was, but I wouldn't.
I know you don't, but I
Sure
do.
don't, but you shouldn't have told me that I could come for
I
that.
did not
Yes, you
tell
did.
you.
Yes,
No,
you
you
did.
can sit there all you want to, buddy, and say that, but I did
I mean, you
not
think you
tell
can do
you.
what you want,
But
hire
anyhow-
people without advertising the job.
Anyhow, whatever anyone
Create jobs
told
for
you
people
would
to
be
give it
subject
to.
to board approval, and I hope the board is smarter than that.
That's where I got hired at. I'm just telling you what I got told when I got hired. I wouldn't even have come up here and put in for the job if I got told that. Why would I want to? Why would I leave a job making $100,000 a year to come make 50?
I don't think.
That's right, yes, right, 'cause I got told I could make that.
Go back to making your 100.
I did, don't
You
worry.
know, what's the problem, man? If you're
Because I
happy-
tried to
if
talk
you're
to
happy,
you,
I'm
after I
happy.
talked to every
No,
alderman,
but-
every one of them told me that sounded good if I stayed on as operator. I come and talk to you, well, the day that I come by, you was at home, I'm sorry. And then I talked to Jimmy and he said he'd vetoed it, so I just left.
And I told him just to go talk to the mayor about it.
Yeah, like I said,
Because
me and
if
you
he
had a
doesn't,
good conversation.
agree with it, and y'all kind of working this way with each other.
Yeah, but I don't understand what his problem is. Well, I do know what his problem
Well,
is.
my problem really, Justin, is when you started out at what, 45 to 50,
45.
we gave you a good rate. And
Like I
then-
told you
then
then, I
we
didn't
gave you
ask for
another
it.
good
I
rate.
told y'all to give y'all
And
3
then-
years.
And then we gave you another good raise, and then we gave you another good raise
That's
and a
right.
new truck.
That's right.
So, I mean, I'm sorry.
Now, I just wanna know what the problem with me staying on as operator whenever I come in, before you even
Well,
hired anybody. It was before you ever hired
One,
anybody. I told
one
you
of my
about that.
problems with you was a supervisor is, you wasn't a really good supervisor, in my opinion.
She's
You
married too,
told,
but
you
I
told
guess I'll
your,
leave
you
it.
told your workers to do things, and they didn't do them. I told you for a long time, we need square cleaned up, you said, right up here, right there, and told me you had told them, and I told you at that point, I said, well, that's like supervision, that's on you. I told you that, I told you things that they weren't doing, I told you things that they were leaving on their own, you know, like Bone, when he's on probation, he just left, didn't clock out, didn't clock back in, none of that stuff. He just left, that was fine. We could look for him, no. Christmas, let's see, Christmas, we were putting up decorations out there, they both, smarted off, about not wanting to do that, this, that, and other. That was like supervision. It was
I wasn't
a total
here.
lack of supervision.
I was gone.
I've told you, I don't care, you're still supervisor, you're on duty 24 hours a day. I told you, several times, multiple times, Miss Sandra has seen it. The shed down there was a mess, Miss Sandra?
It is.
It was. In 2 days, it's spick and span, man. I told you several times, it looked like a pig pen in there where we eat in the office place.
And I told you.
Never
I was
cleaned
based
up,
on that.
never cleaned up. So that's one.
You know, like I told you, I got tired of you calling my employees, telling them what to do behind my back. I told you, you want something done, you call me.
Multiple times, I would tell all the employees that this is subject to the supervisor. Whatever I said, you overrode me. Multiple times.
I never override you on that.
I like that if you could.
Yeah.
If I told them to do something, that was subject to
Only
your
thing I would
approval.
go do is
Just
blow out
like I
the
told,
sewers.
just like I told Kay.
And we was fine until I wouldn't let you do what you wanted to by hiring Melissa in my department. That's when it went downhill. Never, anybody else seen it. And then when I wouldn't hire the other guy, cause I didn't know him, I mean, you got mad about that, so I went behind your back. I didn't go behind your back, you went behind my back and had him here.
When?
At that board meeting we hired Ray.
Well,
After I told you I didn't want to
subject
hire
to
him.
board approval. I mean, they didn't hire him, so,
That's right.
so what?
And you got mad at them because I wouldn't hire him.
Well, let me say, when we're hiring an 18-year-old.
Yeah, and I told him,
that's
look,
out of-
but
that's
think about it, I
out-
told
when
every
we're-
one of y'all.
When we're hiring an 18-year-old that just got out of school, that has no experience, and, you know, we have no idea how he's gonna work that. Okay, I have a guy with CDLs that can run any
We had
piece of, I have a guy
CDLs.
that runs CDLs with any piece of equipment that is 47-year-old, just looking basically to get his, retirement and everything started, but will probably be with us and all that. I'm wondering which one would most people take.
Yeah, but I told y'all when I started that minus Rodney, I didn't want nobody older than me down here, cause I was trying to build somebody that'd be down here the whole time I was.
Okay, yeah, so where are we now?
Yeah, and that's really pretty much thanks to you.
Well, okay, I'll take the blame for it. So, that's good, cause all on me. You're good at that, Jeff.
I'm good at
You're
it.
good at that.
I ain't done that, I ain't been blamed you for nothing.
You just said your boss.
Well, so
I'll take it all.
So how am I good at that?
I'll take it all.
So how am I good at that?
I've said all I need to say.
Like I said,
I do appreciate your work.